Hello world, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be unboxing my new blender. It's a Kenwood blender, and very soon I'm going to show you the blender and we are going to test run the blender today, so just keep watching. Alright, so this is my blender. Like I showed you, it's Kenwood blender, and it has a capacity of 2 liters. So let's go into unboxing this. All right, so we have some styrofoams here, and then we have the blender, the blending machine, and this is it, guys. It can hold up to 2 liters of water. That's about 8 cups of water, and it's plastic, so when it falls it wouldn't break. Then we have this stick, so this will do the turning when the blending starts. And we have this, the machine, and yeah, this is it. I'm so excited, like so excited. I heard this can blend bottle, it can blend dry ingredients, it can also blend wet ingredients. Super excited. And we have the manual, so that's it. I'm just going to pack up the things I don't need into the carton, and yeah, and this is just like a rubber that sits in here. It has an inscription front on it, so you just make that front face to front and let it sit on the seats of the engine. And of course we have the plug, the 2-mounted plug, and then we're just going to fit this in here. Super easy, guys, super easy. So now we're just going to get the ingredients we'll test run with this blender. Okay, so we're going to try this with tomato and pepper. So let's see how this goes. Moment of truth. Okay, so this blended well and is blending well, but something I noticed also, the blender doesn't sit very well on its own, so you might have to put your hand on the body of the blender. Not that it will fall off though. So done blending. Okay, just add little water to get it to the consistency I want, and fine. Let's see what we've got. Now this is it. It's smooth enough, but not so smooth like the commercial blenders anyway, but I'm okay with that. So next we're going to try with tiger nut. So I'm making tiger nut drink, and I want to test run this blender with it. I'll add my tiger nuts, my dates, my coconuts, and let's see if the blender can do the job. I heard this blender can blend bottle, even dry beans and everything, so these are not as hard as dried beans or a bottle. Let's see if this would work. So far I'm not super pleased with the blender because I couldn't get my tomato to be very smooth, but let's see how this goes. I'm adding water, and you can see I'm using cold water, and this is because I don't want the tiger nut milk to ferment quickly. Cold water will keep it fresh, and then I have the recipe for tiger nuts in my channel. You can just go through it and watch to learn. So let's see, moment of truth again. Okay, yeah, it's grinding. Oh, that's nice. It's grinding. Rough, but yeah, it's grinding. Let's see if we could get it to a smooth consistency, maybe as smooth as the tomato. And there's something I noticed, the stick, it's not strong. It keeps, removing. You see that, so you have to keep fitting it in, and yeah, except you're not going to turn the stick. And me, I like to turn the stick just as you have in a commercial setting. And this brake switch there, it doesn't really work. Like I expected it to stop it from, like, have a pause. The grinding doesn't pause when you use it, except you have to turn it on and then or turn it off yourself manually. So I'm adding more water. Just let's see if it will help it get it smoother than what I have now. So something else I noticed while grinding, there's this smell I perceive. I don't know if it's because it's a new blender, but I don't think a new blender should smell like burnt wire, right? So I'm perceiving that, and we'll find out what that is. There's also something that happens when it overheats, like it's getting hot, it just goes off on its own, and I'll show you what happens when it goes off on its own. You'll see that now. See, you see that smoke coming under there? That's what happens. It gets overheated and then smoke comes out from the engine part. So I don't know, my review is not so good on this blend.